don't think he is.
The ball, go after it. Let's go.
It was a really good game until the fourth quarter, if you remember. I think Soda Springs ended up winning by like 8 or 10 or something like that. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody, here to another edition of Westside Pirate Boys Basketball. We are out here in Soda Springs getting ready for a district matchup between these two teams that know each other very, very well. Boys that have played against each other probably since they've been in 4th, 5th grade. Everybody's known each other at this point in the district for so long. Westside coming in to take on the Soda Springs Cardinals. The Cardinals coming into the season, we'll get into it more, but looking for their first win outside of a tournament win near the Oregon border. And so they sit at 1-11 on the year so far. Westside coming into this thing, coming off of a fresh win out in Malad, as the boys program in terms of JV taking care of business. They're out 40-24 with 2:31 left here near the end of the JV game. Thank you for joining us here on our Crumble Cookie pregame show. Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. We'll continue through our pregame show today, give you our outstanding student interview, our Naylor Insurance keys of the game, as well as our starting lineups brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Immediately after this here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball here in Soda Springs on a wonderful Saturday night. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited. Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Welcome in, everybody, one and all, to our Crumble Cookie pregame show as we get ready for tip-off between the West Side Pirates and the Soda Springs Cardinals. Varsity matchup here as we're getting more and more into conference play for both of these teams. Let's start with the visiting West Side Pirates. Coming into this one, they come off of a big win against Malad 2 days ago where they really established and enforced their will. They were able to kind of keep ahead of the pace and out in front of the Malad Dragons. Not a really close game, one that West Side really got worked up and warmed for. There were some great shots that Malad had at certain points, but West Side really able to come away with a big victory in that one. That was the first district win that they had on the year so far. Now they come into Soda Springs looking for another matchup and a win here against the Cardinals. As for the Cardinals, they sit at 1-11 on the year. The only win that they have coming up against in a tournament against an Oregon team. Let's take a little look at that one. That was a win against Ontario, Oregon in the truckstop.com tournament in New Plymouth. Now, taking a look at this Soda Springs team in the second year as head coach, Ryan Yamauchi, coming in here with a lot of basketball experience at the youth age, coaching boys and girls in the summer. Soda Springs only one state title to their name. However, they're trying to get back there. They're trying to figure things out. Last year, the Soda Springs Cardinals went 12-13 overall, but were only able to notch a 2-6 record in league play. And both of those came against last place Malad last year. We know what kind of program Malad is trying to build up after being behind since 2020. But it's not all bad for the Cardinals, however. They lost a losing fight 40-30 against West Side in the first round of the district tournament, but got another shot at the Pirates in that one. We all know how that one went. Lost a heartbreaking 4-point decision in that district semifinal game that denied them a game against the Bear Lake Bears. And they come really close to the end of last season. They just want that extra push, that motivation to move forward. They have great talent, and they're trying to get some wins under their belt and get some confidence. That is the Soda Springs Cardinals coming into this one. I forgot to mention that West Side sits on the year 5-7 after the big win against Malad. So they're trying to get back to 500, 1-0 in district play. That's all that matters as we are well into January. This has been our North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. That's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. We'll continue on throughout our Crumble Cookie pregame show, give you an interview with Colby Bowles as we are 12.5 minutes approximately from tip-off here in Soda between these two fantastic teams. Don't go anywhere on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of West Side Pirate Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston. Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
What it is.
It is what it is. Do you have any idea why there are some nights where, maybe you guys come out a little bit flat and then some nights where you guys shoot the lights out of the gym? Is there any difference, or is it just... We're going to go ahead and get you that interview in just a second here on our Crumble Cookie pregame show. A little bit of a technical difficulty. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to you after this short break.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
We welcome you and everybody here to our Outstanding Student of the Week interview prior to the matchup against the Soda Springs Cardinals. I'm joined here with Colby Bowles as we get ready for tip-off between the Cardinals and the Westside Pirate Boys. Colby, how you feeling, my guy?
I'm excited. I don't know. I can't wait to play here. I've played these guys all year, so see what happens.
Another day, another dollar for Colby Bowles, right?
I guess so.
I'm pretty excited. Colby, as I sit here with you, I can't help but notice you got a nice little gash on your right pinky. Is there a story to this thing or what?
I basically just cut it on a truck bed, like a piece of metal. I slipped on the ice and tried to catch myself, and I cut it.
Nice. Was this a recent thing?
Yeah, just the other day.
Just the other day. Was this before or after Malad?
Before.
Before Malad. So you already played on it in Malad. Did it give you any grief or anything like that? Looks like you got some nice stitches. And did it give you any grief playing basketball?
If I wrap it up a lot, it does. But if I just kind of put one Band-Aid on it, it's fine.
There you go. Colby, we're getting ready for some Soda Springs action against the Cardinals tonight. Like you said, we haven't played Soda Springs quite yet. We're getting ready for district play. You guys start off 1-0 against a win against Malad. Now you're looking for the second one here tonight. What do you know about the Cardinals?
I know all growing up they have one Yumachi kid. He can shoot the ball really well. And then other than that, I don't know. I think they're kind of a new team. I think they graduated a lot of kids last year. But I know all growing up they've had 2 or 3 kids that can shoot the ball really well.
Every time we come out to Soda Springs, I mean, they have a fun gym. They have a really fun atmosphere. Right now they sit at 1-11, but they're hungry for some wins.
Yeah.
Are you expecting them to come out to try and get those wins in district play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really been getting killed. I mean, they've played with a few pretty good teams, so, I mean, I don't think it's going to be much of a cakewalk, but I think if we play bad, they could really play with us, but if we play good, it shouldn't be too hard.
Colby, out in Malad, you guys really seem to dominate and extend and assert your will. What do you think went well in Malad for everybody on the boys' team?
I don't know. I think we rebounded real well. I mean, we didn't finish, and sometimes, I don't know, it seems like all year we played really good, and then sometimes we just played really bad. I mean, I don't know. I guess we should have won that game by a lot more, in my opinion, but I don't know. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Do you have any idea why there are some nights where, maybe you guys come out a little bit flat and then some nights where you guys shoot the lights out of the gym? Is there any difference, or is it just any day it works, right?
I don't know. I mean, we started out the season really good. I mean, we went to Wyoming, beat some really good big teams, and I don't know, we came back and played a few really, really rough games, and then, I don't know, then we played some good games. So I don't know if we can find our game and stick with it instead of putting ourselves in a hole every couple of weeks. I think we can have a chance at going to state. But
Colby, you start off in the starting lineup normally, and when you look at the stat sheet, a lot of what you do is facilitating the offense. Do you enjoy being in that point guard position to give other people chances and passing the basketball?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been a really good shooter my whole life, so I guess passing it to shooters is probably better than me shooting it.
You went out there, and this is your chance to kind of tell the people, you had a couple chances at the free throw line out in Malad. You stopped me after the game. You said, hey, I can go 6 for 6 from the line. Something just happened out there. Have you been working on the free throws? Are you getting ready for those once they come up again?
Yeah, I had a really sore knee yesterday in practice, so I shot about 100 free throws instead of practice, so maybe it'll go in today.
There you go. Maybe it'll go in. Colby, this is probably old news to you, but you got selected for the all-state team in football as a defensive back. You did fantastic in football. Now you're carrying into basketball. Do you feel like your body's wearing down as a senior? Do you feel hurt anywhere?
No, not from sports necessarily, mainly just from other injuries.
Just cutting yourself on a truck, right?
Mainly the broken femur.
Yeah, that's not terribly fun.
Yeah.
Colby, what have you really enjoyed about basketball this season so far? It's been different than every other year, I'm sure. You're a senior now. What has been your favorite part of this year so far?
Starting, I guess, playing more. I don't know. I guess just that, I guess.
Playing basketball, man.
Yeah.
That's just the way that it is.
Yeah, a few sophomores we get that play with us. I really enjoy them. My crew, he's one of my better friends, so I like playing with him.
Perfect. Crew and Garrett, everybody gets in. There's a lot of underclassmen that are really taking a step forward that are going to be the face of West Side.
Yeah.
Ivan Campbell is one of those kids.
Yeah.
I've been impressed with his ability to use his body. What about Ivan's game impresses you, Colby?
Just his mentality. I mean, he's come all the way from South Dakota, and no one knew anything about him, and looking at him, you never really expect him to be a stellar athlete. So coming in here and proving to everybody he deserves to play, I mean, that's pretty good, in my opinion.
There you go. He lets his play speak for himself, right?
Yeah.
All right, Colby, we're getting ready for the game now. I know that you're a man of many words. Do you have anything else to say before we get ready for tip-off here? What are you hoping for tonight?
A win.
That's it.
Win by a lot.
I like the way that you think, Colby.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations on All-State football, my guy,
Okay.
and best of luck out on the court. Hope your finger holds up.
Thanks.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
That was my interview there with Colby Bowles, a really fun kid as we get ready for this matchup between the Soda Springs Cardinals and the Westside Pirates. It's time now for our Naylor Insurance look of the game. You know, one of the key players that is coming back for the Soda Springs Cardinals this year is Rhett Yamachi, number 5, the senior, and he's going to be a menace out on the court defensively, offensively. You're going to have to lock him down, make some other people shoot the basketball. Continue to be patient on offense and take those confident shots that really worked well out in Malad and get the bigs to work down low. I think that's going to be your keys to the game today, brought to you by Naylor Insurance, our friends in the insurance game here in downtown Preston. We'll take a step aside, get ready for our national anthem, and then come back to you with our starting lineups right after this on 105.5 KACH.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
On our attention brought to America via the national anthem here in Soda Springs as we get ready. It's time for our starting lineups brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, providing funeral care services in Cache Valley and beyond since 1925.
It's time to meet tonight's starting lineup for the Westside Pirates. The starting lineup is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Cash Wade, Senior, Clifton, Idaho.
Bean Robinson, Junior, Clifton, Idaho.
Brendan Balliff, Junior, Clifton, Idaho.
Dylan Ralph, Senior, Clifton, Idaho.
Owen Nilsson, Senior, Lindrose, Idaho.
Colby Bowles, Senior, Clifton, Idaho.
Eli Brown, Junior, Dayton, Idaho.
Parker Moser, Junior, Clifton, Idaho.
Crusage, Sophomore, Dayton, Idaho.
Ivan Campbell, Sophomore, Clifton.
Reddick Graves, Junior, Dayton, Idaho.
Lincoln Henderson, Junior, Clifton, Idaho.
To find out how Webb Funeral Home can be of service to you in your time of need, call 208-852-0533 or check out their website at webbmortuary.com.
We welcome you back here into the starting lineups portion of the game. The Soda Springs Cardinals will be starting number 2, Caleb Thompson, number 3, Dawson Martinson, Rhett Yamachi, number 5, Quentin Hansen, and number 20, Tanner Brown. As for the Westside Pirates, no real changes in the starting lineup starting in this one. Eli Brown, Colby Bowles, Cash Wade, Owen Nielsen, and Dylan Ralphs starting things off here. All right, we're getting ready for tip-off now. Into the live camera action we will go. It's going to be Cash Wade tipping things off here against Tanner Brown. White working from right to left. That's the Soda Springs Cardinals. Pirates working from left to right. Ball up in the air, and it's tipped and won by Brown. Tipping it backwards to point guard Martinson. Pulling it back out inside the half center. Crossover, screen at the top of the arc. This is a 2-3 look from the West Side Pirates, as now they'll kind of morph back into a man position. Near side, Yamachi, handoff, dribble. Martinson denied at the top of the arc by Ralphs. This is a Soda Springs team that is looking for their first win outside of a tournament play this entire year. 1-11. Eli Brown reaching up and over the side and the top of Tanner Brown on the far side wing, and that is going to be the first foul of the ball game. For Brown, on Brown, and the Cardinals are going to take it on the far side of the basket. Martinson high up to the top to Yamachi. Inside feed to Martinson again. Fadeaway jumper at the mid post, no good. Rattles off and cleaned up by Ralphs down the far sideline. Here is Brown on the swing pass near side of Nielsen. Wade floating away on his own little fadeaway shot. It's missed, rolls around and tipped out of bounds by Caleb Thompson underneath his own basket. Westside gets another chance and stab at it. Here in our first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Bowles goes high and up to the near side wing for Ralphs, and we'll grab it back to Bowles and look over to Coach Brown. A little bit of a screen action up to the top of the arc is Wade on the bounce pass here, far side. Screen offward into the corner, Nielsen. Dribble pass, and the dump off stolen away by the Cardinals on the near side block. Up to the top of the arc, Martinson pumps once, spins into the lane, does the splits, but gets it off in time. Caught up underneath the basket and in trouble. Bowles steps in front of the passing lane from Thompson, and it is tipped and out of bounds. No score quite yet. 1:20 into this first quarter. Couple chances for both teams, but no dice. Martinson up and over the top for Thompson, has it bounce once and saves it before it goes across the half-court line. Soda Springs in their very patriotic uniforms tonight. Plain text soda, white tops, white bottoms, red, white, and blue with stars over the left knee. Thompson back up to the top, Yamachi, far side Martinson. Bounce pass inwards, stolen across the arc on the pass. This is Ralphs taking it one-on-one. Backdoor cut and the secondary fast break. Feed and score by Cash Money Wade. Westside goes up 2-0. Quentin Hansen also out there for Soda tonight. He has the basketball on the far sideline, gets hounded by Brown. Up and underneath, and we get a foul. Wade lost his balance, kind of threw his body into the driving Soda Springs player. Bounces it, or really hits off of the right thigh, and that's 2 personal fouls on Westside with 2 points. Hansen takes the jumper just inside the arc on the right side, misses it off the front of the rim. This is Brown now working it near side. Feed to Bowles, bounce pass, Wade, and one. Wade slithers underneath and finds the soft spot of the defense underneath the basket. Nielsen gave him the bounce pass, and Cash with 4 big points to start off the quarter and a chance for one more to make it a 5-0 run. 5:43 left. Shot from Wade, skies up into the air and finds the bottom of the net. 5-0 Cash Wade, the recipient of some great passes underneath. Hansen in front of the media table. Chest pass out of the far side, Martinson. Bounce pass into the corner. In trouble is Thompson. He stepped on the line on the pressure given by Westside, trapping him in the corner, and that is a turnover on the Cardinals. A chance to extend the lead here. Bowles looking over to Coach Brown on the right side of his vision. Dribble handoff over the top of the arc. Brown, Ralphs. Coming up through the middle is Wade. Inside, Ralphs with a little bit of a height advantage. Lost the basketball going up with both hands after the feed coming across the key. And that's a turnover on Westside, giving it right back there to the Cardinals. 1-2-2 trap look coming up. It's easily broken. Hansen grabs it. Right elbow jumper. Back iron high. Rebound. Bowles in the area, and he's going to get fouled on the rebound. Soda Springs now gives up their first foul. Connor McWilliams, after his substitution, gives up the quick foul. Brown, Nielsen, and Bowles breaking the press. 3-on-2 fast break, up and underneath, reversal, falling to the ground, and Coach Yamachi wants a timeout, calling for it. That is a great look. Westside sprinting out to a 7-0 lead off the hands of Owen Nielsen and Cash Wade. The great reversal play by Nielsen going up and underneath. I mean, it looked pretty. We'll take a quick break, come back to you right after this here in our first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title on mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Soda Springs out of the break. Aggressive drive on the left side of the key and a foul coming up. The first one by Colby Bowles. Third team foul as Cooper Thompson goes to the line and knocks down the free throw, finally getting the Cardinals up on the board in their home gym. 7-1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. The Tire Professionals doing the right thing in Logan since 1952. Perfect from the line for Cooper Thompson. And Westside's going to take it from left to right. Nielsen, chest pass, back up to the top of the arc, receives the favor once again on the wing. Feeding back into the key, and it is stolen away by Hansen, who stops, spins on his left foot, keeps his pivot foot, and gives it back up to the top. Over and out for Thompson, who just scored the first free throws of the basketball game. Or rather for the Cardinals. Rotating up to the top is Yamachi. Great shooter, and we heard that from Colby Bowles in the pregame outstanding student interview. Hansen, right at the free throw line, fading inwards, and the jumper is good. Now Soda Springs on a 4-0 run. 3:51 left. Nielsen dribbling in and out of trouble on the near side, out of the key, up to the top for Brown. Back to Nielsen, feed to Wade, and he grabs the basketball, kicks it out for Brown, who launches after the foul on the whistle, and he airballed it, but it does not matter. That's your mulligan, Eli Brown. Don't wear it out. Here comes the Cardinals. Bowles on the far side of the basket, sealing off his defender is Ralphs. And a quick foul. Thompson just wrapped over the forearm of Ralphs as he went up for the shot, sealing off his man. And he's going to go to the line for free throws. So a couple fouls, not really letting momentum go for either team right now. Westside up 7-4. Ralphs grazes it in off the front of the rim. Ralph's an integral part of this team. He's really been a double-double machine, a great contributor, gives a lot of energy, good on defense. So Ralphs has been putting in the work. Ivan Campbell set to check into the next dead ball as Ralphs. A quick substitution coming up. They tried to get the substitution in after the made free throw. Soda Springs in and out of the corner. Thompson Back up at the top for Yamachi. Coming up through the middle is Caleb Thompson. So we got two Thompson boys out onto the court. Wade rejects Yamachi out the back line after he drove with the right hand. In on the substitution is Robinson and Campbell. Out comes Ralphs and Brown. Deep bench, like Coach Brown has talked about. He'd love to play longer quarters than what they have in regulation at IHSAA. 5 seconds for Soda Springs on the inbound pass is gone. Counted and gone as it went in the turnover in Pirate territory. Bulls on the lazy dribble across the timeline. Right pinky really wrapped up nice. Nielsen feeding Wade on the right block. Shuffle, back out. Nielsen for three. Inside out pass is good. And Owen Nielsen hitting that big shot beyond the perimeter. He's got 5 in the first quarter with 2:37 left. 12-4 for the Pirates on top of the Cardinals early in this one. Yamachi, near side wing, great feed inside. Thompson falling away with the left-hand scoop of a score. That one's good. 4 points for Thompson. Here's Nielsen driving in the lane, a little bit of a blooper just inside. He misses the shot, and Soda Springs takes it away. Yamachi, step back three on the wing, no good. Rebound offensively, but stepping on the line is Tanner Brown. Here's Colby Bowles across the timeline. Coach Brown calling out the offense. Wade out to the far side, Robinson. Campbell all alone, turnaround jumper. Nielsen, after the rejection, grabs the ball and puts it up over the top of the rim and in off the glass. And the senior, all smiles right now. He leads all scores with 7 in the first quarter. Backcourt violation goes awry on the pass from the near side upwards into the middle half circle. Martinson had that one bounce off of his knee. Nielsen and Wade take a seat on the bench. Brown comes back in, and so does Ralphs. So after they took a quick blow for maybe a minute and a half, they're back in. Brown way out beyond the perimeter, up for Ralphs at the top of the arc. Backdoor cut and a great cut and feed. Robinson keeps his head up, finds Brown cutting across the key, and it goes up and in on the layup. West Side really making it work out here offensively. Stolen, losing the basketball. A quick touch on the reach-in. It's going to be a little bit of a shove. Second one on Bowles, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him come out. And here we go, Lincoln Henderson into the ball game. First time varsity-wise that we've been able to see Lincoln. And we'll see what the young buck can do coming into this one. He comes in replace of Bowles. Martinson beyond the perimeter, right at the top of the arc. Right, left elbow, long pass in and out of the hands, but still saved by the Cardinals. Thompson has that ball poked out and away by Brown. Substitution. Brown comes out and in comes McWilliams. Cooper lobbing it up and over the top for Martinson with the right-hand dribble, looking right into the face of Brown. Left elbow, trying to clear some space with the left leg. Jumper on the far baseline is wet for Quinton Hansen. 16-8 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. 45 seconds left. Deep three by Robinson, just off the back of the iron. He felt it, a little bit of a heat check. Travel violation as Soda ran the floor quickly and got caught up in trouble. Nowhere to go with the basketball underneath. Yamachi. Here's Lincoln Henderson across the timeline working from left to right. Dribble handoff for Brown on the far angles as Brown pulls it back out way beyond. One shot, as Coach Brown kind of mentioned. He put up his finger, said he only wanted one shot left, so that's what the Pirates are going to do. They're going to try and dribble the air out of this thing. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Robinson up to the top for Ralphs. Around the horn, it will go to Brown. Cutting back towards the basketball is Henderson. Pitching it up for Robinson. Off balance three off the front of the rim, no good, and Campbell gets the offensive rebound and the putback foul. Fell down onto one knee, got caught on the arm, And it's a foul on Quinton Hansen, his second. 34. First one on Cooper Thompson, excuse me. 2.3 seconds left in the quarter. Westside leads 16-8 over the Cardinals. Ivan Campbell with 2 shots at the free throw line. First one is good, hitting the bottom of the net. Possibility for an 18-point quarter here for the Pirates, and it is good both times by Ivan Campbell. Soda down the far sideline, launching it up at the buzzer, and it goes out of bounds, well short. That is your score after the end of one. 18-8, Westside leads Soda Springs after our first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. We'll come back to you in 60 seconds here on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball on mylocalradio.com, 1340 AM, Preston's Classic Hits.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Welcome back, Westside fans. Here to more action between the Cardinals of Soda Springs and the Pirates of Westside. Boys varsity district play on the line here tonight, and on the hardwood, Westside leads by 10, 18-6 after the end of the first quarter. It's been all Westside early in this one, and now Cruz Sage will come in replacement of Henderson. Sage crossing over on the right side, looking for somebody, goes back to Bean on the far. Sage pulls it back out in between and into the half circle. He'll work his way to the left. Campbell gives the screen up at the top. Sage, backdoor cut, is stolen out and away by Yamachi. He'll take it all the way across the timeline. Jab step by Hansen. Outside for Yamachi. Corner three is good. Big shot from Yamachi. And that cuts the deficit down a little bit. 18-11 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Ralphs has that one pickpocketed away, and Hansen kisses it up and off the glass. A big 5-point swing. Coach Brown not happy with how this offense is looking currently at the moment. Sage crossover the top of the arc, dribbling in, and it will go out of his hands and out the back line. Turnover on Westside. And just like that, the Cardinals knocking on the door. The big lead of 10 cut down to 5 in the first minute. McWilliams pumping once, guarded by Campbell at the top of the arc. Far side Martinson. Dribble jab up at the top, hand off to Cooper. Far side, barely saved from going out the corner by Hansen. Crossing over, has to give it back up to the top. Soda calming back down. And this Soda Springs team has one win to their name on that tournament against Oregon team. They're trying to get something going here, and a win would do much for their confidence. I think that they're a lot better than their record tells. That's what Coach, or rather Colby Bowles talked about in our outstanding student interview. Yamachi. Soda Springs kind of dribbling the air out of the basketball. Martinson crossing over, cooking on Ralphs. No room to dive inside. Stellar defense by the Pirates. Yamachi, handoff to Hansen. Almost has to go up and underneath Brown. Thompson gets a screen at the top of the arc. He'll take the three, eventually just kind of fed up and tired of running the offense. And that one's off the back iron, taken by the Pirates. Feed inside for Ralphs, one-on-one. Inside out pass, Campbell diving back in, and he is blocked at the rim by Hansen. Here comes the Cardinals in transition. Way up into the body, and it's going to be a blocking foul. Robinson had the right idea, tried to get there early, just a hair behind, I think. And that is going to be Bean's first foul given up here in the ball game. 2 foul shots coming up for Hansen. Here comes a little bit of a substitution for Soda. Caleb Thompson coming in for number 24, McWilliams. McWilliams will jog off to the sideline, give some high fives up and down the line, and take a seat next to the coaching staff. Second free throw is good. 2 for 2 from the line by Hansen. 15 now for the Cardinals. Brown. Inside out pass for Sage. Finds Wade on the patient offense. Got double teamed right at the free throw line. Waited, got the bounce pass up and around, and Wade finally gets some points here in the second quarter for Westside. Down into the far corner. McWilliams, baseline pass. Near for Hansen. Stolen away by Brown, right in the passing lane underneath the basket. Pushing it up the floor. Nielsen gives it back to Brown. Wade in the area. Had his arms up. Got the inlet pass inside the key and then pulled his arms away at the last moment. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Yamachi pauses before going across the half-court line. Westside giving up the baseline shot. Air ball from Thompson. Taken by Westside again. Wade saves the ball from getting intercepted. Throws it into the key. Deflected high up in the air. Wade with the alley-oop pass. And Coach Brown, the boys a little bit ahead of themselves right now, just a tad. They're trying to make the fancy pass, and I think that if they just settle down here, they'd be able to kind of get what they want offensively if they were patient. So a whistle and a turnover. Westside gives it up after the failed alley-oop attempt from the far side wing near on the baseline for Wade. Yamachi to Martinson, right at the free throw line. Back to Yamachi here. Gives it up for Thompson, right into the key. Great drive and a scoop. No good layup, but a foul. Cooper Thompson. 2 shots coming up. First one on Cruz Sage. Shot up and good by Thompson. And it has been the Cardinals going on an 8-2 run so far. Make that 9-2 in this second quarter. 2017 for the Pirates, up by 3 now. Sage with the pink shoes, up at the top of the arc, left elbow, driving inwards. Ralphs fouled with the hold by, I believe, Thompson inside the key on his drive. Before the shot, down underneath the basket. Sage in for Wade, up the top. Brown, straightaway 3 is good. Made it through the 3 levels. Inside the key, up to the top of the free throw line, and then pitched back beyond the arc. 23-17. Ball tipped up and deflected. Brown had to have stepped on the line, as that was all Pirates ball if they just could pick it up. Sage comes off onto the bench. In comes Colby Bowles. For the Cardinals, out comes Thompson, in comes Hansen. Yamachi splitting the defense, gives it back into the corner for Hansen. Back up at the top for Yamachi. Into Hansen down, driving the baseline, right into the body of Wade, who just ate the block. No whistle. Brown pulls it back out. Lost the numbers on the fast break. Here's Rouse outside the key, throwing it up. Had that one slapped out from behind. Campbell is going to come in for Ralphs. Campbell bounce pass down the far baseline into the quarter for Wade. Feeding back up, cutting towards the ball is Campbell. Can't get the motion that he wanted. 3-ball taken from Brown, short, off the front of the rim. Fielded by Hansen. He outlets it to the far side. Soda Springs takes a deep breath after they've come through a little bit of a run themselves, find themselves down only 5 with under 3 minutes remaining here in the half. West Side has just been plagued with the turnover machine. Just bad passes have been stolen away. They're trying to be, if they would be a little bit more patient, look for the open guy and take the easy shots, they'd get some good baskets. Bowles, great defense, deflected, stolen by Nielsen on the near side baseline. He'll push it across the media table into the key and out for Brown. Has to pick it up off his knees, pumps once, finds himself alone just inside the perimeter. A long 2 from Eli Brown, who's starting to pick it up here in the second quarter, 25-17. Foul given, West Side, far baseline. That's on Brown. Second on the sophomore. Bonus 1-1, Cooper Thompson breaks it off the back iron on the first, saved by Martinson. Kicks it far out, near side Yamachi, down into the corner, dancing around the perimeter. Hansen spinning off with his right foot, goes right into the lane, and it's stolen on the offensive rebound, ripped right out of the hands of Bowles. That was a great move by Brown, can't finish at the rim. West Side, Colby Bowles will spin on his own, and he'll put it up, go to the right side of the rim. Campbell tight ropes down the baseline, can't save it. Dribbles it in and out of the hands and scooped up by the Cardinals. 1:35 remaining in this second quarter. Sage set to check in right at the media table. Yamachi, handoff, near side around the perimeter, into the corner for Soda. Gets around Wade, but then caught up in some trouble is Hansen. Out for Martinson, and now the Cardinals will play patient offense. Down the baseline, backing down his defender. Long 3 from Thompson in the corner. Got the inside out pass after the dribble drive and back down. Back to a 5-point game. 5 points in the quarter for Thompson, stolen away by the Cardinals. Long baseball pass, trailing right side is good on the layup by Tanner Brown. Back to 3-point deficit. West Side leads with 40 seconds left. 25-22. Campbell hopping into the lane, kicks it out for Robinson. He'll dribble outside the key. Gives it up for Nielsen. Far side baseline. Campbell, again another hop into the lane, and he'll throw it up with the left hand. Soda Springs draped all over his arms. Easy foul call, and Campbell's going to go to the line. He went 2 for 2 in the first quarter. Ivan Campbell, number 23 to the line. Adidas shoes rattle in and out on the first free throw. Second one, Campbell finds it, gets it to go, 26-22. Yamachi pauses before half court, dribbles around Robinson, drives and kicks to the top of the arc. Far side, Hansen, 10 seconds left. Soda Springs has got to be able to get the ball off. Yamachi kind of lowers his shoulder and rolls over Robinson. And that was a very, you don't see that very often in basketball. I mean, Robinson had kind of set his feet, and both players kind of lean on each other and then fall over. Here's Bowles with 5 seconds left, spinning into the lane, up with the right hand, and the foul. 2 shots coming up. Coach Yamachi not happy, not thrilled, a little frustrated with these foul calls being these whistles late in the second quarter. 1.9 seconds left, and we'll see if the free throws pay off for Mr. Colby Bowles. First one is cashed in. Substitutions with late seconds left. Brown's going to come out. They're going to sub in for the defensive last 2 seconds of the game. Or rather, the first half. Missing the second free throw. And now Robinson fouls with 0.3 seconds left. I think we're going to put 0.2 seconds on the clock. And now they're going to say 1.2. With that foul given up by Robinson, Soda Springs comes down to the opposite end of the court for the easy 1-and-1 chance. 27-22 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. And it looked like they initially gave the foul to Owen Nielsen, who was well out and away at the half-court line. And it looked like we had a little bit of a mix-up in terms of who was there and what numbers, and now it's all cleared up. They're going to give it to Ivan Campbell. And here's the 1-and-1 shots for Soda Springs at the free throw line. First shot is good by Yamachi, who's actually been held very quiet in this ball game so far. That's his first point of the ball game. Normally known for great shooting beyond the perimeter and mid-range. Great all-around player. Only 1 point in the half. Here's for two for Yamachi. Breaking it off the back iron. Rebound by Wade. Kicks it out for Brown. No shot at the end. And that is your halftime score. Westside leads 27-23. Big second quarter for the Cardinals. They cut it back down to 5 after being down 10. And we get a little bit of the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to Westside Pirate basketball. The good, Westside's kept the lead, and they've made some pretty difficult shots. They've made some shots in transition. They've worked a little bit of their half-court offense, and they've made some very athletic moves. And the defense has been great as well. I want to say the bad. The bad is they got outscored by 5 in the second quarter, and the ugly part of that has been the reason why is that they have been throwing up some passes that are a little bit, maybe in the words of Coach Brown, a little bit too cute, a little bit too dicey, a little bit too risky. It's a high risk, high reward when in reality you could be playing a very conservative game, running your half-court offense, and I think you'd be in really good shape. And I think that's what Coach Brown is going to talk about at halftime. So our halftime score, 27-23 for the Pirates over top of the Soda Springs Cardinals here in Soda Springs. We'll take a break, come back to you right after this, and get you into our halftime show brought to you by Level 10 Life, the trained professionals at Level 10 Life here to help you achieve your next level in life. Contact and find them at level10lifecoach.com.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Help you achieve. Welcome back. We're here at the halftime show brought to you by Level 10 Life. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life here to help you achieve your next level in life. Contact them at level10lifecoach.com. Westside really has been in the driver's seat for a lot of this, although Soda Springs very pesky will not go away. We'll talk a little bit about the adjustments, what these things that Westside could do to kind of pull away in this one, although I think that has been a very big showcase for Westside. And just, I think it's those little things that are keeping them from extending and getting out to that 10-plus lead in this game. But they've let Soda Springs kind of hang around off of turnovers and risky passes. And now we are here getting ready to have a great halftime show brought to you by the Lady Cardinal Cheer Squad. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about this as we dip into our we're going to talk a little bit about our stats portion of halftime, of our halftime show brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Brittany and Braden Smith, fantastic people, great agents to help you figure out what matters to you and protect the things which matter most. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston. Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Welcome back to the halftime show today, brought to you by Level 10 Life, the trained professionals at Level 10 Life here to help you achieve your next level in life. Contact them at level10lifecoach.com. It's time for our Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency halftime stats. For the Westside Pirates, Eli Brown with 7 points, Colby Bowles with 1, Cash Wade with 7, Owen Nielsen with 7, Ivan Campbell with 3, and Dylan Ralphs with 1 point. Westside leads 27-23. The biggest scorers and contributors for the Soda Springs Cardinals up until this point, Quinton Hansen and Cooper Thompson. They've been kind of lighting it up from beyond the arc and inside on the dribble drive. Specifically Cooper Thompson. He's got the most points currently for Soda Springs in this one. It's time for us to dip into our third quarter right after this quick message here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM. This third quarter today brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We'll bring you back in right after this.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
As the buzzer sounds, we get ready for the start of our second half today. Third quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. The one-stop shop for all your car part needs. Go to Preston Auto Parts CarQuest right on State Street. Well, in terms of adjustments, I mean, Westside really to come away in this ball game, continue to play some stellar defense and don't turn the ball over. Run your offense, play patient, work the inside. It's going to be, you'll be amazed at the results that you get if Westside was able to kind of stick to that and be patient. For Soda Springs, kind of work hard and continue to steal the basketball just like this. They have a real chance to get in some points here. Here's Soda after the steal at midcourt. Bulls lost the basketball, and now the Cardinals set up into their half-court offense going from left to right. Brown back up to the top for Hansen. Inside, near, Thompson, wing extended, and then back up to the top and beyond the arc. Martinson back here for Yamachi. Wing side, sealing off their defender, dangerous pass, tipped out and away. Cash Wade who comes away with it, flips it up with the right hand, pass over to the near. Brown hands it off to Nielsen, who passes up the three-point ball, dribbles all the way around the key and in. Up with the right hand on the layup is good. Owen Nielsen getting it going tonight. Big 2 points for Owen on that pass, who dribbled all the way through the entire defense, up and around. Thompson, kick out beyond the perimeter. Yamachi, near side Martinson. He'll take the three ball, and that will be well short. Fielded on the air ball offensively by Hansen. Soda, another chance to get it to go. Thompson, guarded by Nielsen on the near side wing extended. Pass up to the top, Hansen. Wade putting his arms up defensively, has Hansen give up the ball to his left. Hansen, he'll step into the 3-ball, and that one's long, no good. Over the top and through, put back, no good by Brown. Here's Colby Bowles on the defensive rebound, handoff to Brown. Rouse dribbling down the baseline, rejected at the rim. Wade sitting on the basketball, kind of rolling on the ground, and it is a jump ball. Pointing the way of the Cardinals. Yeah, Westside's going to come out into some full court pressure going the length of the court. Easily broken, soft spot in the middle of the defense. Rouse tried to poke it away from Hansen out beyond the perimeter, and Soda able to hold on to the basketball. Brown down the baseline, Hansen, far side scooping around. Rouse tried to use his right hand to get up and around, lost the basketball, tipped up and into the key. Saved by Brown, taken by Eli Brown, flipping it into the corner for Nielsen, and that one's well short. Heat check by Nielsen. Backcourt violation. He stepped over and then came back over with it. Cardinals, hard turnover there. Owen Nielsen inbounds to Bowles. Dribble handoff up the top for Brown. He'll give it to Wade, far side wing. Inside feed for Rouse. Fading away at the mid-post, just missed it badly. Left it short. Bowles in the near corner, around the horn, up to the wing. One dribble hop, out for Nielsen. Feed on the cut for Bowles. Spinning out and away, and that one's short. Couple shots just left a little short for the Pirates on that possession. Had a couple chances at it on an offensive rebound. Martinson driving up against Brown, hopping into the lane. He'll lob it up, and that one also a little soft off the front of the rim. Westside on the rotation, steps into the 3-ball off the glass, no good. Coach Brown trying to calm his boys down. They want to shoot the 3-ball, and they want the quick shot to go, but if they settle down, they could really get some offense going. Cross-court pass into the far corner for Thompson. One-on-one against Wade. Gives it back up, snagged out of the air from going across half court by Martinson. Hansen, free throw line extended near. Pumps once, drives, kick out into the corner. Thompson for 3 is good. Caleb Thompson, first points of the game, I believe, for him on my official stat sheet. Soda Springs cuts it down to 3. Nielsen to the far side, Wade. Brown cutting, handing it back off, and that is well short on the jumper. Snagged out of the air. We'll just say that's a pass by Cash Wade for Ralphs, who turns around and puts it up easily. 4 points by the Pirates. Martinson into the corner, in and out of the hands of Hansen. Turnover on the pass. It looked like a shortstop swinging it out to first base, and it goes in and out of the mitts of Gavin Hansen. Excuse me, Quinton Hansen. Inbound from Robinson, up for Bowles. 31-26 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. A little bit of a scoring drought here. Robinson up for Nielsen. Goes to Bowles on the near side, cutting back and turning away. Robinson snagged off the miss by Campbell, and a putback. Sophomore cleans it up. And Ivan Campbell extends for more points in the third quarter. He's up to 5 in this one. And now the man that's really been doing some damage against the Pirates turns it over, and Cooper Thompson going up with the right hand. Bean Robinson is tripped up and kind of thrown out of bounds. No call. Behind the back dribble by Thompson, near side for Hansen. Pumps once to the baseline, comes right into the key, floating up high, hesitating in the air, missed it. Off the glass. Ralphs and Bowles collect it. Quick pass down and underneath. Layup driving the near side baseline, and a timeout taken by Coach Yamachi. Campbell, 4-0 run by himself, and we'll take this timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store here in downtown Preston. Don't go to Pocatello, don't go to Idaho. Find all of your wonderful women's clothing items at Magnolia Road right here on State Street in Preston. We'll be back right after this on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Coming out of the timeout, brought to you by Magnolia Road here in the third quarter. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest bringing you third quarter action. Soda Springs quickly out of the pressure, out from left to right into their half-court offense. And an offensive foul. Thompson runs over Bowles, kind of got ahead of his feet, ran over the defender, and Bowles comes limping off the sidelines. Got to go ahead and sit down somewhere. Bowles really gingerly coming off, and he's going to limp to the locker room. Able to walk under his own power, but it looked painful. Robinson passes in for Cruz Sage. Sage going to run the offense here for the Pirates. Goes out to the far side wing, and around it will go Graves. Boxing out his defender, missed the layup on the good little post move, fading into the key. Fought for his own rebound and bounced off of a Cardinal and out of bounds. Coach Brown walking way down the sideline to call out the offense for the Pirates. Sage gives it up for Ivan Campbell on the cutback. Stolen away in the corner. Missed opportunity by Westside. Lots of turnovers with this team. It's been a plague and a lapse for the Pirates on the year. Far side, beyond the perimeter, dribbling and cooking up against Robinson is Hansen. Kick out for the wing three is good, near side. That is Caleb Thompson. 6 points in the corner for Thompson. Just as Westside was starting to kind of pull away, Thompson hits a big three and cuts it back down to 6. Bean around the horn, stepping up into the jumper on the right elbow. Knocks it down cleanly. Great shot from Garrett Robinson. Stolen away on the one-on-one. Owen Nielsen takes it coast to coast in the backcourt. So Robinson with that jumper gets on the score sheet. Nielsen adds to his already impressive night. Another steal at half court, and the Pirates working in. Graves out for Campbell. Hesitation, flowing into the lane, and that is a lot of contact and no foul called on that contact driving into the lane for Campbell. Corner three, Thompson hesitates, goes back on the cutting man underneath in the key, fading up and falling in on the teardrop shot outside of the arc, or rather outside of the block by Tanner Brown. 39-31. Robinson is fouled by Hansen on the dribble handoff at the top of the arc. And we're going to get an inbound coming up on the far side. Nielsen coming in to take a seat on the bench. He's our leading candidate for our player of the game so far. Keep an eye out for that young lad. He's got 11 points here with 30 seconds left to go in the third. And a couple steals as well. Long lob from the front court into the back court for Sage. He looks over to Coach Brown, stops in the half circle. Sage dribbling in and out of trouble down the baseline, inwards and outwards, and stolen away. Just a little bit of a soft touch, too soft that is. Physical move on the fast break. Layup by Tanner Brown. Soda again will not go away. Down by only 6, 39-33 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Graves will inbound on the far side. Gives it up for Brown, who will hesitate. Have his man throw past him, and it hits the buzzer beater 3 on the far side corner. That is a wonderful shot by Eli Brown. Great patience, hesitation move. Has his man fly past him on the pump fake. Goes up and in. 42-33 going into the fourth quarter after the end of 3. Westside leads on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Brown also making a case for a player of the game. We'll be right back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Welcome back into the start of our fourth quarter today, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli. That's world-class jerky, small town USA out of Clifton, Idaho. Here on the near side wing, Ralphs gets the feed from Sage, caught up on the block, throws it up with the right hand, and he'll travel with the basketball. I think he shuffled and moved his feet a little bit too much. I think that's the right call, although Ralphs wants to plead that he is innocent. Another turnover, and Soda takes it out their own baseline. Back and forth action in the backcourt. Martinson and Thompson work it back up at the top and pull it inside beyond the perimeter. Thompson driving up against Robinson. Tipped by Brown, but saved by the Cardinals. Martinson spinning up against Bowles, and that is a tough shot going into the lane, falling away with the left hand. He gets it to go. Martinson. First points of the fourth quarter belong to the Cardinals. Backdoor cut. Eli Brown too slow. Bowles and Brown not on the same page. And those little turnovers, those unforced turnovers, have really let the Cardinals stay in the ball game longer than they need to. Yamachi. Pump fakes, left block, a foul for sure on the arm, no call, and Soda Springs upset with the call. Westside grabs the rebound and the deflection. Coach Brown takes the timeout, walks out onto the court, and takes the full timeout. We'll take it as well, take a quick breather. Westside leads 42-35 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard, 6:41 left in regulation. On a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball, mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa J's Beef Jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa J's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa J's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa J's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome back here to our fourth quarter tonight, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. West Side out on top of the Soda Springs Cardinals by 7, 42-35, early in the fourth quarter. And West Side really has been the aggressor in this one. Colby Bowles out onto the floor after he came off the sidelines. Might have gone with a dead leg or something. Bowles. Robinson, feed inside, dangerous pass, and Coach Brown just besides himself with the turnovers given by West Side tonight. Robinson tried to squeeze that thing in there, threading the needle, and that was not a pass that I think Coach Brown wanted to see. He just wants to run the offense here. 6:30 left. Yamachi back and forth with Martinson. Now inside the half-court line, into the corner for Thompson. And here's Soda Springs setting out the offense. They'll go out to the left side wing. Martinson working up against Bean. Robinson. Now here's the other Thompson, Cooper Thompson, who scored a lot of points here tonight. He's back into the lineup, and he's beyond the perimeter. Dribbling left, crossover right, has some space. Jumper on the right side elbow, front, back, and out. No good. Ralphs will palm the basketball, hold on to it during the midway shot point for Soda Springs. It will be a jump ball call. Cardinals will take it underneath the basket. Thompson inbound up to the left elbow, tipped and stolen away. Brown comes away with the steal for West Side. 5:45 left in regulation. Ralphs at the free throw line, trying to dribble out of trouble. Working up and underneath, reversal layup, skims on top of the rim. That was a threading the needle type of shot for Dylan Ralphs, who gets in there to make it work. Ralphs on the opposite end of the court, stepping front of the left of the right block and stealing the ball away. 44-35 for West Side. Could possibly really put this thing on ice if they play some patient offense and are highly efficient. And as I say that, a dangerous pass and toe in the line is Cash Wade. He steps out of bounds in the far corner. Timeout taken here. We'll take it as well. Come back to you in just a second here on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston. There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Coach Yamachi coming out onto the floor to grab some garbage that was out onto the floor, and now we're back into our fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli. Across the timeline from left to right, this is Yamachi passing out to Martinson, who will give the ball rock back to Yamachi, working counterclockwise here. Cross-court pass to the far side, Thompson. 2-3 zone implemented by West Side, a good ebb and flow defense that's worked well for them tonight. Turnovers abounding everywhere, and the Cardinals have had a hard time kind of figuring out the defense of West Side, and now a real good triangle offense type of look. Great crisp passes from the Cardinals looking for the open shot. Martinson will take it on the right side wing, and he'll miss it so bad that it goes haywire off the backboard, and out jumps Ralphs to get it. Ralphs trying to come away with this thing. Collapsing in on the basketball was Thompson, and he'll get the foul on Rouse as he tried to clear some space after the rebound. Rouse inbound to Bowles in the far corner. Here's some half-court pressure. Rouse skies up in the air, launches it long for Wade. Down the baseline, Back in, cutting is Rouse. Layup attempt is good. Blocking and one foul. Dylan Rouse really coming alive here late in the ball game. Secondary fast break cut. Wade turns around on the baseline on the far side of the key, gives it back to Rouse. Cutting right towards the basket. Gets it to go, but can't capitalize on the three-point play. A little tie up on the defensive rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. Westside's going to have it. Possession arrow points the way. And Soda Springs, not a lot of time to come out of an 11-point hole, although we have seen them do it before. Wade jumping up, missing the layup. Put back attempt by Rouse, no good on the up and under reversal. 4 minutes remaining. Here's Soda Springs. Yamachi right into the key and a foul, blocking-wise. Bulls trying to tell Cash Wade he's got to be there to offer something defensively on the drive inside the key. First shot from Yamachi, good. Back down to a 10-point lead. I believe that's Yamachi's only second point of the ball game. Incredible how he shut him down. That was one of our Naylor Insurance keys of the game. Goes 2 for 2 from the line, back under single digits. Brown inside the media table, working across, gives it up for Campbell. Bowles looks over to Coach Brown, calling the offense. Here comes the dribble handoffs beyond the perimeter. This is to eat up a little bit of time and give it a little bit of a more patient look. Campbell, far block. Lost his dribble, passes out of it on the far side wing to Nielsen. Colby Bowles looking over to the sideline. Again, trying to dribble the air out of the basketball. Works to his right side. Bounce pass up and underneath. Nielsen, hesitation as a couple different players run past him. Go over the top of him. Ducks underneath and throws it up right on the block with the right hand. Owen Nielsen, impressive work tonight. Long three and the foul by Wade. And that's the right call. Wade flows right into the body of Caleb Thompson, who got the pass out into the near corner, launched up the three, missed it poorly. But he's going to have 3 shots at the free throw line to get it back under 10 points. Makes the first free throw, and just like that, it's 48-38. Thompson 2 for 2 with one more. Could put it down to 8 points and very manageable with 3 minutes left here in the fourth. 3 for 3. Caleb Thompson making them count. Brown, long lob for Nielsen, and it is touched and pushed out of bounds. Reading that thing like a free safety was Quentin Hansen. Here comes the inbounds right at the media table. Into the backcourt for Bowles, who will dribble out of it. Bowles calling up somebody to give him some help. Campbell comes up beyond the perimeter. Dribble handoff back up to the top for Bowles. Shuffle shake, left side beyond the key. Hands it off for Brown. Brown causing some space. In some trouble, Wade in the area. Bowles has that one tipped right into the body of a Soda Springs player. That's Thompson. Ball was up for grabs, and it looked like both of them were out of bounds. The student section who saw it right in front of their face were a little bit upset with the call. We'll go ahead and take it here. Full timeout. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Welcome back out of the timeout, brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store in downtown Preston. 2:26 left. Westside's going to have the basketball underneath the Cardinals basket. In front of the Cardinal student section, it is Dress Like a Dad night, and they have really done their part. I see a lot of really great dad costumes out there. On the far side of the basket, Bowles looking for somebody. He's going to lob it high up into the air for Brown, who holds onto it, cradles it in his arms, and brings it down with both feet. Bowles comes back out beyond. Dribbling the air out of the basketball, and the Pirates are just trying to play keep away with this thing with 2 minutes left. Brown up for Rouse, tipped and saved, stolen now by the Cardinals. Timeout taken by Coach Yamachi. And only 8 points separate these two teams. We're going to go ahead and keep it here on this timeout. And I think that the Pirates are trying to play not to lose instead of playing to win right now, at least in that offensive possession. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to keep going to the basket. You've got to keep the pressure on the Cardinals instead of trying to keep them away with a 10-foot pole. You know, that little back and forth offensive set yielded no points. It took about 26 seconds off the clock, but I think that you can really try and get to the basket. And maybe perhaps they were. And maybe I'm reading this wrong, and maybe there was just one errant pass or something like that. But you got to stay aggressive. You got to keep going to the basket. You've got to keep your pedal to the metal in this game, especially only up by 8 points. That is not an insurmountable of points for the Cardinals. Coach Yamachi telling his team, hey, we've been playing behind all night. Get your shooters ready, set up in the corner, and make some shots. Drive aggressively into the basket. Not a whole lot of fouls here in this second half by either team. So you're going to want to make Westside give them up one way or another. Both of these referees out on the floor tonight have played, have called it pretty consistently. I mean, they've been letting some stuff go. But you're going to have to let them blow the whistle. Make them blow the whistle in some way if you're the Cardinals. Inbound coming up. Thompson to Yamachi. Inside feed, and that ball tipped out. Stepping on the line is Robinson. I mean, that was a dangerous pass. Goes right into the teeth of the defense. Bounced off of 3 different players off of their chest and goes out of bounds. Soda Springs will keep onto it on the inbound near side of the basket. Thompson lobs it in, tipped up high in the air. Ralphs has that one go in and out of his fingertips. And a pass down into the corner, out of the hands for Thompson. That was a tough go for the Cardinals there, who had a couple different looks at it. Rouse comes screaming towards the basket. And the inbound on the baseline comes up and grabs it. Bulls guarded by Martinson. And the Cardinals are coming way out beyond the perimeter to try and get the Pirates to cough up the basketball. 90 seconds remain. Bulls getting a screen from Campbell. Gets down onto one knee and will get the timeout before the jump ball could have been there. And we're going to take this one. We'll come back to you in just a second. 30 seconds right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Timeout taken, brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store here in downtown Preston. Go and get all of the cutest women's tops, bottoms, shoes, and boots right there at Magnolia Road, right on State Street. The Westside Pirates will inbound the basketball on the far sideline in their half-court offense. Bowles will come out into the near corner to come or the far corner to come out and grab it. He'll get whacked coming on the dribble handoff inside the half-court circle. And it looks like Soda Springs is going to start giving the fouls up. And they've been kind of late to the party. They have to give up 2 more before the bonus. 1-and-1. Robinson out for Bowles. Driving inwards on the left elbow, spinning around, making some space, and Campbell's out beyond the perimeter. Another quick foul by Hansen. Campbell stands his ground. And that's the 5th one on Hansen. He's going to foul out of this ball game with 7 points all in the first half. One more foul and the Westside Pirates are going to go into the double-double. Bowles skies up in the air, uses defensive back abilities to grab that basketball, drives past Martinson, fakes the dribble handoff and then gives it to Robinson. Now bodies go flying out onto the floor. And Owen Nielsen is going to get the foul. 1:05 remaining, and the Pirates tried to dribble out as much of the clock as they possibly could. But the problem was the Cardinals knew that they weren't going to drive to the basket or go on the aggressive move, so they had everybody out beyond the perimeter at the half-court line. Yamachi into the far corner. Back over in here to the near side. Thompson, long 3. That's off the right side of the rim. They're going to let that one roll out of bounds. Saved by the Cardinals. That's a great move. Thompson again jacking up the 3 and hits it. Holy Moses. And a timeout. The Cardinals have cut it down to within 5 with 40 seconds left. Absolutely incredible stuff. Cardinals save it after their first missed 3, bring it back into play. Somehow the Cardinals hold on to it and jack up the big shot from the corner by Cooper Thompson, who has been the MVP for Soda Springs tonight. 50-second timeout, we'll take it. Come back to you just after this on 105.5 KACH.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologists can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Here comes the Pirates on the inbound underneath their own basket. Ivan Campbell will get fouled, taking 2 seconds off the clock. And here comes the 1-and-1. The sophomore is going to have a lot on his shoulders coming to the line here. Westside is now going to have to make their free throws to keep Soda Springs at bay. It's a 5-point difference, 48-43 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Substitution defense for offense. Brown comes out, Owen Nielsen's going to come in. Coach Yamachi down on the floor trying to cheer on his team. Here's Ivan Campbell's first shot. It's off the back iron, fielded by the Cardinals. Here they go, down and across half court. Thompson, near side, Yamachi, and he hits the 3-ball. Wow! Back to within 2. Here's a foul underneath the basket. Bowles gives it to Robinson, and now Robinson has a chance to try and keep this and extend it to a two-possession game. The Cardinals have come storming back, have not given up. The Pirates have not been able to produce any points in this quarter, really, only 6 by my count. The Cardinals have just been hitting it like crazy beyond the perimeter. Here's Robinson's shot, and it's out. No good. Saved. Robinson bounces it off of Yamachi. Great heads-up athletic move. Coming out the near sideline, 21 seconds left, and you better believe that you're going to be seeing another foul as soon as the inbound is done here by the Cardinals. 48-46 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. 21 seconds left. Bulls right in front of the media table, spinning around and will get fouled. And now the young man who's told me that he's been practicing free throws yesterday is going to go to the line with the game really close with 18 seconds left. He can't hear me, but I know that he's about to make these things right here. Substitution, Wade's going to come in for Campbell, and more defense for offense substitution for the Pirates. Up 2, here comes the 1-and-1 from Bulls. Shot is up and it's off the back iron, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, in and out of the hands of Martinson. And Soda Springs can't believe it. They had the chance, and it was, I mean, like a gift from God. It came right down into the hands of Soda Springs, and it just goes in and out of Martinson's fingers and out of bounds on the far sideline. Timeout taken, and it's going to be a full. And we'll keep it here. Well, what have we seen so far in this fourth quarter? Well, Westside has been in the driver's seat for the majority of the game. They've really been the more physical, more dominant one. They've hit more shots, I believe, consistently throughout this game. But the issue has been, throughout this game, Westside has not been able to bury the Cardinals. They have always let them stay within that 10-point margin. The Cardinals have been flirting in that 10-point margin all game. Westside can't extend that lead, and they've been making some turnovers that gives the Cardinals life. And now in the fourth quarter, with about under 3 minutes left, the Pirates have just been kind of scoreless. They've been held scoreless within the last 3.5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. They've been trying to dribble the ball out. They've been trying to work the offense patiently, but now the Cardinals come back. They say, all right, make it from the free throw line. We're going to give up the fouls, and we're going to take it down the court, and we're going to make some tough shots, and that's really what's happened. The Cardinals have made big three-pointers under 2 minutes left. They cut it down to a 2-point lead. The Cardinals have not led at all this entire game, but now they've come back within 16 seconds with a chance to make it interesting. But the ball that came down from heaven into the arms of the Cardinals goes in and out of the hands of Martinson. And here comes the offensive play on the inbound. Here's Brown coming way out beyond the arc. He'll get fouled with 14.5 seconds left. And now Eli Brown will have a chance to go to the line to try and get this to a 2-possession game. Two shots, double bonus. Brown, gotta make one of them at the very least. Here's the shot, makes it on the first free throw. Back to a 3-point game. Brown with that free throw has scored in all quarters, all 4 quarters tonight. Big shots coming up here for Brown. Here's the next one, and he hits it. Back up to 4. Substitution quickly, or rather a timeout. 13.7 seconds left. And they're going to have to reset the clock because Coach Brown tried the substitution and the timeout before the inbound. So it is right. The clock will have to go back to 14.5 seconds left. And here they go. Yeah, that is the right call. 14.5 seconds left in the ball game. Here's the timeout. Full timeout taken by both teams. Soda Springs has it, down 4. And those were big free throws by Eli Brown. I mean, absolutely massive. When the Pirates had been plagued in the last 3 minutes and held scoreless in this ball game, Brown steps up to the line, ice in the veins, and hits both free throws. Big shots from Eli Brown. That will perhaps let Westside come away with the victory here if they can play some good defense and if the Cardinals don't cash in on their one chance to get some points on the opposite end of the floor. Buzzer will sound. A fantastic fourth quarter here between these two programs, Soda Springs and Westside. It's been a fun one so far. We've seen some acrobatic threes. We've seen a lot of running for the basketball. We've seen some defense. We've seen some heroics and some dramatics, theatrics. What more can you ask for here in Soda Springs? Westside leads 50-46, 14.5 seconds left. The Cardinals are going to inbound underneath their own basket. Owen Nielsen way up beyond to try and eat as much time out of the clock as they can. Wade comes right in and runs over a Cardinal. Tipped it first, 9.9 seconds left. Now they're in the front court. Thompson looking for somebody in front of his own bench, gives it up over the top. Yamachi, far side wing, three is up and off the base. Back iron, no good. Thompson stepping, floating it up, and that will be off the side of the rim, and that's the end of the ball game. Soda Springs had their chances. Westside holds on. Got what they needed to at the moment they needed to at the very, very end, and they hold on for the victory. 50-46. Incredible stuff. Cheers from both sides, and the teams will exchange handshakes right in front of the media table. What an incredible ball game. A lot to work on, a lot to talk about, and a lot to unpack as we'll move into our post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Don't go anywhere. We'll give you our final stats, our player of the game, and what we're going to be looking for next week for the Pirates. More basketball in the month of January right after this on 105.5 KACH on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned for the Ralph's Construction postgame show, coming right up.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
Papa J's world headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Welcome back to the post-game show, brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Good work tonight. The West Side boys get the W, 50-46 over the Soda Springs Cardinals, although it was, they turned into the cardiac kids towards the end of that thing, making your heart race a little bit. They come out with the win after two stellar free throws at the very end by Eli Brown. Westside actually led the beginning of the ball game 18-8, but then in the second quarter, Soda Springs started to roll back into it after just some big shots by Cooper Thompson and Quentin Hansen. Only were down 4 at halftime. Westside led 27-23. And then in the third quarter, Westside started to establish its dominance. They started to get out again, got out to that 9-point lead. Going into the fourth, they were up 42-33, and then in the fourth quarter, things kind of got crazy when Westside was held scoreless within the last 3 minutes of the ball game until finally Eli Brown steps up to the line on the double bonus and hits both free throws, gets just enough to make a 2-possession difference. Soda Springs heaves up the desperation threes at the very end with 10 seconds left. Not enough, can't get it to go, and Westside holds on for the victory against the Cardinals here in Soda Springs. It was a fantastic night, a lot to improve upon. We'll talk a little bit with Coach Brown later on, I'm sure. But the West Side kind of went cold from the field, tried to dribble out the clock, and the Cardinals made some impressive shots towards the end of the ball game to really make it interesting. West Side just couldn't break that 10-point barrier in terms of a lead and couldn't bury the Cardinals and just kind of roll them over. The Cardinals were pesky. They stayed in the area. They stayed close, wouldn't give up throughout the entirety of the game, and that's what led to a close game at the very, very end. So that was our game tonight. We'll come back to you in just a second for our post-game stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, and we'll tell you a little bit more about what we saw out there and who our player of the game is right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Welcome back to the final moments of our post-game show tonight, brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Westside gets the victory 50-46 after two clutch free throws at the very end by Eli Brown. Here comes our stats portion of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. And as I just barely got the text and realized, Preston is going to fall to Filer tonight, 48-46, I believe. Let me double check on this one. Preston loses to Filer 40-37, an off night offensively for the Preston Indians as they fall short in a heartbreaker. Now time for the stats portion of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency for the Westside Pirates. Three three-pointers tonight, 2 by Eli Brown and 1 by Owen Nielsen. Point totals tonight, Eli Brown with 12, Colby Bowles with 1 point, Garrett Robinson with 2 points tonight, Cash Wade with 7, Owen Nielsen with 13 on 6 made field goals. Ivan Campbell with 7 points, 2 made field goals and 3 points off of the charity stripe. Dylan Ralphs, 3 made field goals, 2 shots from the charity stripe with 8 points. That leads out to 50. Pirates go 9 of 15 from the free throw line and kind of hurt late in this one. Both Ivan Campbell and Colby Bowles had the one-on-one opportunity, missed their first one, and it ended up being points for the Cardinals the opposite way. Then Eli Brown comes in, hits both of them, finally extends it to a 4-point lead late with 14.5 seconds left, and that is enough to get the victory here. So it was a big one tonight, a big win for Westside. They go to 2-0 in conference play. Our player of the game tonight will go to Owen Nielsen. He was everywhere defensively, offensively, made things fall out there, and the senior will get the nod and the tip of the cap from us here at mylocalradio.com. Thank you so much for joining us here on behalf of all of us at mylocalradio.com, including my wonderful wife, Melissa, manning the camera tonight. Our audio-visual technician, John Beverly, back in the studio. Our executive producer, Val Cook. The wonderful people at Westside High School, including Coach Brown and his assistants and the wonderful kids getting the W tonight. We thank you and the administration of Westside, as well as Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians. I am Cody Olsen saying thank you so very much. We'll catch you next week. More basketball, 4 games, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday again, I believe, and I'll be there. You can listen to me and watch the game online or listen to it over the airwaves on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM or mylocalradio.com. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic night. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, go Pirates. The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!